Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now, grab your glass for that water. Get your picture of that water. Hope it's copper. Lift that picture of that water. And you know what? Simply pour some water, man. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now, move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water, man. Move your body, drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. To stay healthy though, breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Take your breath. Eat poultry, but take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Great Nia. Woo, man, I went to bed a little bit late. I basically had in my mind the framework that I wanted to work on today for the young people. And so it wasn't that hard to put together, but it's just a matter of, getting it done, brother. I tell you, you got to get it done, brother. Bring it all together. And that's a major issue with everything that goes down. It's like I got to find a way to bring it together, or as we say in Gye-Nyame, make it happen. The whole mythology type thing, the whole legendary type thing. You know what I'm saying? And and it's like I try to come as close as I possibly can to the ideals. And it's a struggle sometimes. I sat down and I had a brother conversation, and it's like a lot of stuff came out. And it was one of those good conversations. You know what I'm saying? But I had to reflect on how I do some things. And it's kind of I exist in a world where I want to do certain things, but legally I can't. And I ain't talking about no super illegal shit, but it's like it's a lot of barriers that are up for anything that any idea to do. Because please understand, family, when I when I come to you, I try to bring everything in I ain't gonna say a neat package, because those that know me know that it's definitely not a neat package shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like the last thing I will be able to tell somebody is that I'm very organized. You know what I'm saying? Nah, those people that know Brother Hatim, you already know. Those people that work with Brother Hatim already know. I am not the most organized person. I'm more of a visionary, and I can't even say it's visual, because I hear shit, I see shit, and I have an ability to bring people together to be able to make it happen. But sometimes I have to stop and evaluate and be like, when I am putting others at risk. Because one of the things that I found out was that I was making somebody very, how can I put it, not uncomfortable, but getting them to lose sleep. You understand? It's like I do what I do, but I don't do what I do to be a burden on somebody's mind, or to be something that somebody really has to lose sleep over. Because it's like I execute, money is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? I execute, because I know shit is going to come together. But dealing from a business world perspective, dealing from the West Asian reality that I'm in, is certain things that I have to have that I don't have. And I'm existing in the world. How can I put it? I don't know. It's almost like, in many ways, I'm a dinosaur, but in other ways, I'm ahead of the curve. Great near to you as well, Brother Kwame. Because I operate old school in many ways. But I gotta, y'all see how I got all this. Alright? You know what I'm saying? We streaming on 3 different channels. My fault, 4, including Spreaker. I got the computer set up. I'm able to take my old school ways and I'm able to transmit them to you. But I'm existing in a world, because understand this. In order for the order to be maintained, that's here. We call it white supremacy. Once I get through a door, I have to close it to make sure that other people can't get through the door like me. Do you understand? So if I'm in charge, if I'm the white supremacist, if I'm the West Asian and I'm running shit, the same way that I made my come up, I have to close the door behind me to make sure that nobody else can make the come up like that. You understand what I'm saying? especially somebody that's not like me. So I often run into with my ideas. I run into the limits of I guess an ADOS life. I run smack dab into the reality that, dog, you don't got enough capital to be doing what you doing. Really, I mean that, and that's how you don't have enough capital to do what you doing. Every time I do something outside of this little bit of stuff right here, and even with this, I'm putting others at jeopardy, and I have to really evaluate that shit and really think about that shit, because there's a lot of people eating around me. And I got to really think, is it really it's good for the group, or at least I think it's good for the group, and the group that I'm dealing with think that it's good for the total community and shit. But is it really worth putting everything on the line? But then if I don't do what I'm doing, I feel that I would be allowing people to be lulled into a deeper sleep. So I got to sit down with the tribe, and we got to really, really chop it up, and I got to kind of write my thoughts down and get some more personal clarity, because I've been running into the same wall since I was 19 years old. 19. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, since I came to Columbus, it's like I just been running into the same barrier, the limits that are out there to really, really sidetrack the pettiness, the bickering, that shit really, really starts to wear you down after a while. And then, being the type of person to try to help, I help people, and it's like, no, you didn't. Oh, still need the time for when we are meeting. It'll be 5:30 at this brother Kwame. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about, 5:30 on October 26th. Now, if you're talking about the Warriors meeting, that's something that I really, because I was thinking about this weekend, but I don't know. I really don't. We might need to do. Matter of fact, let me set up a conference call for us on. I'm gonna set up a conference call, because we need to really, really, really sit down and strategize about these next couple of moves. We got about, well, I mean, it never stops. We got a bunch of moves that we got to make, but and it never stops. But we'll sit down and we'll chop it up. Maybe me and you might need to get together in person, because I was gonna call you last night, but other stuff kept popping up. So let's go and do this toast. There was one article I wanted to share with y'all. It's not that long, but also let me do this. We gotta go and do this. Check out the G&J e-course, the free G&J e-course. Check it out. Let us know what you think. I got what's crazy is I got the Facebook page up, and it's been so crazy this week that I even forgot about my conference call that I was supposed to be on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting up here like, damn, so I came back from the conference so hyped up that I forgot about. That's one of the hard parts about going to some of this going to some of these conferences and stuff, because it's like, or even just I leave and then I come back and it's like I got to get right back into regular time and space, and it's like, oh shit, I was thrown all off this week, in a good way, because it was certain things that needed to be done, and like I said, I'll make it happen. All right, so I'm going to work on when we're gonna do a call, but today we got the rock and roll call, so I'm gonna be up on my feet possibly all day today. So it's gonna be I'm gonna be on the grind all day today. So if you want to stop up at the school, it'd be a good day to stop at the school if you wanted to, because young people, some of the young people gonna be performing and stuff like that. So make sure you check out the Gye-Nyame, the free Gye-Nyame course, so you can find out a little bit about Gye-Nyame and learn about the struggle firsthand. Because right now I'm going through it, because I got to make some major personal decisions, as well as sit down, talk with the tribe, and make some other decisions as well. Also, family, be sure to check out, because y'all know we got that merchandise. Gonna make sure that you check out the merch. Check out the merch. Check out the merch. Check out the merch. Right? We got the merch. You get the Cat In shirt. You get the Cat In hoodie. You can get the Daily Toaster. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff. And just realize that you're supporting the journey when you do that. And I greatly appreciate you. And lastly but not least, you can also, like I said, if you don't want to get the shirt and all that, but you want to support what we do at the journey, feel free to hit us up on the tip jar. Hit us up on that tip jar. Let us know in some form or fashion. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a good job. Y'all doing some work out here. We gonna support you. From all over the country, because y'all been doing that. Let me make sure. Where is it? Okay, it popped up. All right, that's dope. All right, so let's go and get this toast popping off. Also, it's always best to watch us at GNJmedia.live. Once again, that's GNJmedia.live. Go there, and like I said, you put in exclamation mark G&J merch, and you can be added into the contest. Start getting your points. You know what I'm saying? We got some people on the come up on the points trying to get that shirt. So also make sure you join the Black Signal so that you could stay up with us on all of our major events. I mean, this is a major event, but I don't text this out because it's, as you see, it's here where we are right now. It is 6:10 a.m. and we're toasting the ancestors. So the article I wanted to hit y'all up with, and I didn't get a chance to do it last night. And by the way, I want to thank Sister Tiandra and Brother Jehudi for calling in last night, and we had a real good conversation last night, a real good show. And I want to hopefully it helped somebody. I shared a couple of articles that I was working on. Shouts out to Tony Morrison. Tony Moore said, "Where can I find Give Yourself Permission? Please and thank you." For those that don't know, Give Yourself Permission was a series of before this, even with the stream came out, I was doing this thing every morning called Give Yourself Permission. This is when I was running. But one of the major reasons I don't run is that I don't feel comfortable running in the neighborhood that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm right on the board. It's like it's black sometime, and I'm not comfortable running through the neighborhood, especially with all the shit that's been happening over the last few years with black men and shit, and running early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And then one time, and it wasn't even the police that pulled up on me one time. One morning I had a brother pull up on me, ask me why I stole this stereo. Like, nigga, I am out here. You don't see me sweating. You don't. Yeah, I'm damn near barefoot. And, yeah. Do you see a place where I can hide? All right, whatever. All right, I said, fuck it. All right, after that, I said, because it's and that's the issue. I'm always one step away from disaster. One step away. With everything I do is almost one step away from disaster. No room for error. You know what I'm saying? Because that morning I could have said the wrong thing, and he could have upped that heat up on me real quick, because he totally caught me by surprise. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, nah, dog, So I asked him, you want to talk? Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't have no words for you. You rolling around looking for somebody that stole your stereo. I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? So then I'll drop, and when I'm running, I see police and they slow down and stuff like that. So it gets real uncomfortable for me, especially because sometimes when I really get into the zone, it is race battle fatigue and running fatigue. So not only in those situations, not only do I have race battle fatigue, I got running fatigue as well. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I'll be like 3 miles out from the house. You understand what I'm saying? In an area where I don't know nobody. There's no safe houses. There's no safe places for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shh, man. So that started wearing on me. So I kind of got up. But anyway, Give Yourself Permission was a show that I would do after that. It's like do a mile and a smile. You know what I'm saying? Where I would get up and I would meditate, and I would run, then I would meditate. Mile and a smile. You know what I'm saying? But then the miles start turning into 2 miles, and 2 miles turn into 3, and 3 miles. Those of you that run, or you know what I'm saying, you know how to get, because after you really get it going and you start feeling good, I mean, there's no better high than one where the endorphins and all that stuff is pumping. So, and it's like I gotta restrict my feeling goodness. You know what I'm saying? For my safety, because it's like, I leave up out of here. Cleveland is 14, and Sasha 6, Gina is 9. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna handle that, right? All because I was running. All right, but here's the article. This is peoplepolicesproject.org. This is an article by Brother Antonio Moore and Matt Bruning. This is an older article. This was published on September 30th, 2017. And the article is entitled, and it got some good grasp. Antonio Moore is real good at this. He real good at this shit here. Without the family car, black wealth barely exists. Once again, let me say that again. Without the family car, black wealth barely exists. So, the 2016 survey of consumer finances was released last week, providing extensive new data on the assets and liabilities of American families. Now I'm putting together a survey for us. I'll be talking about a little bit in the newsletter. Where's our data? Far as us here and us collecting some data. Even though there's professional data collections and stuff like that, I know that sometimes people be lying on those things. So we need to do something from within our tribe so that we could go and actually look at our positionality in this world. You know what I'm saying? Where are we as a group? You know what I'm saying? Is Antonio correct? Without the family car, black wealth barely exists. Is that true within Gye-Nyame? Is that true within our tribe? Is that true with the people that watch us? You know what I'm saying? That participate with us? You know what I'm saying? I wish I could say I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Many touted gains in wealth for minorities while failing to deal with the darker nuances the underlying data shows. By looking at several key data points, we see a story that both digs deeper and challenges the narratives of relative wealth growth being told. The median wealth is being shown as having increased to $162,700 for the middle white American family and to $1,660 for the middle black American family. Let me say that again. $162,700. That's $162,700 for the middle white American family and $16,600 for the middle black American family. But what isn't being said is that the Federal Reserve includes the family car in these numbers. As noted by Professor Edward Wolf, it would be better to use a wealth concept that excludes these kinds of consumer durables, as they are not readily convertible to cash. Their consumption value typically far outweighs their resale value, and they are not generally regarded as wealth, including in the national accounts. When we exclude the family car, we get a somewhat different wealth narrative than the one being told across media platforms nationally. Without the family car, the middle black family has a net worth of $4,160. The middle white American family, in contrast, is still worth $140,600. This means using an account model that more accurately excludes the family car, the median white family is worth over 33 times that of the median black family. So, he got all types of charts on here. So now let's go a little bit deeper. There's a similar daunting gap. Check this gap out, family. There's a similarly daunting gap between black families at the 99 percentile. And Kwame could go and explain to all of y'all about that. We'll have a call in maybe this weekend, and maybe Kwame could call in and explain what they mean by 99 percentile, because a lot of times that stuff confuses me. And their white counterparts. So I'm assuming this is like the top. The 99 percentile black family is worth a mere $1,574,000, while the 99 percentile, check it out, white family is worth over $12 million. This means over 870,000 white families have a net worth above $12 million, while out of the 20 million black families in America, fewer than 380,000 are even worth a single $1 million. By comparison, over 13 million of the total 85 million white families are millionaires or better. Lastly, intra-race wealth disparities tell a far too often overlooked story. Wealth is not distributed unevenly just among whites. The data shows that the top 20% of black families, listen, the 20% of the black families control 95% of the little American black wealth that does exist. That means the top 20% of us family is controlling all the bucks. The interesting angle is to look at the wealth disparity within the race without the family car. Without the family car, the 99 percentile white family is worth $12 million. This means they are worth just fewer than 86 times as much as the median white family using the same accounting. But the telling narrative is to look at the intra-race black wealth disparity. Without the family car, the 99th percentile black family is worth $1,574,000. This will make them worth 378 times as much as the median black family using the same accounting. Now, this is Tone. Now, I don't know what's going on with Dash Radio right now, so I don't know if Tone Talks is still going to be coming on. But to learn more, tune into Dash Radio, Dash Talk Station, or Tone Talks YouTube. So more than likely, you still be able to catch them on YouTube. and listen to Matt Brunig and attorney Antonio Moore discuss more about the new 2016 Federal Reserve Survey. So he put this out before the show, and you can look it up. It'll be either 10/6/17, October 6th, 2017, or for the Tone Talks video, because usually after the Tone, it comes on the next day. So if you look under 10/7/2017, there's a good chance you might be able to find this Tone Talk video. There's also a link in there to where you can find it. All right. So this is, once again, People's Policy Project, and it's an article by Antonio Moore and Matt Bruning from September 30th, 2017. Go and lay your eyes on that. That's some interesting information about about where we are. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always talking about let's break some of these illusions. Let's break some of these illusions. Right? All right? But now we need to take the numbers so that we know that we're not falling into another one. So, all right, here we go. Boom. Last little bit of that ambrosia. Yes, I have the orders. I will be doing some samples tomorrow morning during the show, and I will be preparing the batches that people are ordering. Yes, I will have the kwame. Yes, I will have the ginger mango for those that ordered it. Yes, I will have the red. And yes, I will have the ginseng. Right? That's a lot. I got 14 gallons, and I want to thank the family that's been supportive as well as patient. Right? Because like I said, I have to ferment in between pay periods. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all just heard the wealth numbers, right? You know, I can't draw on the wealth to produce that ambrosia. I got to draw on a salary. Know the difference between a salary and wealth. Okay? And credit. Alright? Salary, wealth, and credit. Salary, wealth, and credit. They are not the same. Salary, wealth, and credit. Alright. And that article, by the way, was about wealth. A wealth disparity. Wealth disparity is ridiculous. Off the chain, family. Even within our group. 20% control 95% of the wealth. 95%. I mean, do we understand what that means? Just within our group. But hey, here we go. First, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that creator. That magnificent creator. The first being. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, move on into our list of our ancestors. And once again, family, I want to thank y'all for trusting me to be the one to be able to carry the list with me. Like the list was with me in Kentucky. I wish the whole list was with me in the woods, but I forgot part of it, and I still want to apologize to the family members whose family was not being lifted up while we was out in the woods. But hey, that's what I'm saying. I'll be one step from disaster, right? So I have to go on and adjust just how I move, right? Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Texana, Davidson, Brown, C. Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Pendergast, Lena, Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Robert Brown, Jenny Gaines, Aaron Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, El Nomo, Expert, Mile, Rob, Malika Fakour, Dr. Mary Ann Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullen, Luxor Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Reed Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Anna Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Chris Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Rev. James Smith, Lewis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Reese Clay, Melvin Del Hodge, Mel Del Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburgh, B.D. said, well, it be the former. I go to Sue Shell Harvey. I Charmaine, I Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. is Lontrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, said Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Jordan, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Heidi Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Eric Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Kitchener Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Sally Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sergeant Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Renee Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Bester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amateur Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the Senior, Dalma Triggs, Thomas Luther Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, Second Benny Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Alice Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Diddy Monta Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Just always remember that. William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Lisa Waters, DeFritas Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, William Blomeyer, Edith Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Algie Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brownlee, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Ward I, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Brother, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Ray G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George, and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becker, Elizondo, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edward Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Tammy Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron, Nino Baby Hatch, had Senior Maddie Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher, Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott out of Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrington, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heap Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Manella, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Ellerton Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Timmy Butler, Ramey, Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Mark Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rishon Easley, Nevaeh McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., who is that? Oh, what's up, Shorty? Good morning to you, sir. Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Masvin Cooper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Eddie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Shorty, I know you got some ancestors to add to the list, man. Alright. Well, when you feel comfortable doing it, by all means, they more than welcome, my brother. Alright? So just let me know. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, the brother Adams, Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Ramonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clay, Leonard Jones, Sonny Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominic Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Hayes, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Desandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lauty, Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins. We lift up our glass to salute those ancestors and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to the present moment. And where are we in the present moment? Right now, we are on Nia. I want to give all of the Nia babies a round of applause. Family, it is dear, and I'm glad that it is near. Listen. So, activate those reticular formations. We want to go out and we want to find Nia. Yes, we do. We want to find it. For those that don't speak the language, Nia means purpose. Nia means purpose. So, also today, the demonic principle today is balance. The color is yellow. Rhythm is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kofi. Female name is Afua. Alright? So we raise up our glass to the present moment because in this moment it's all our strength, it's all our power. You know what I'm saying? The ancestors are focusing on us. Our future generations are focusing on us. All this energy is active right now, and we could take this moment and we could change the world if we decide. So hopefully some of y'all out there making y'all decision. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? We raise up the glass to this moment, this sacred moment. We say Ashe. From there, family, we move to our future generations. We toast them in advance. We toast our ancestors coming back. Right? It's just a big cycle. Right? Because, you know, they past, present, future. Not for us. It's past, present, future, past, present, future. And rather than just going in a circle, it's more like a spiral. Past, present, future, past, present, future, past. You know what I'm saying? We on a spiral. Moving up. We're moving on up. At least I hope it's moving up. But when you're in outer space, what's up any damn way, right? Long, we're moving. So we raise our glass to those future generations. We say our shade from their family. From their family, what do? We go to all of our relations and we toast them and we say our shade from all of our relations. We move to that selfish toast. This is for you. What is that you need to move towards the greater you right now in this world today, right now in this moment, to move towards the greatest you? Raise a glass up for you, whatever it is. We toasting the ancestors here that created. We called all these energies. Get it? How about operating outside of time? I say, Well, to operate out. Well, maybe you might get this joke. We can't operate outside of time, Kwame, because it would be no space. Hopefully y'all got the joke. Tommy said, how about operating outside of time? And I hit him with the space-time joke. Can't operate outside of time because there would be no space. And we can't operate outside of space because there would be no time. Right? Hopefully y'all get it. I tickle myself. Right. So we raise up our glass. Dang, the Black Yoda. Look, I'm patting myself on the Black Yoda said, good observation. So we raise our glass. You know, finally, family, you know, we done did it all. So we raise our glass to the most beautiful, most uplifting, most outstanding, wisest individual in the room. And we send out shots to you. Somebody on there laughing. Who on here laughing? Somebody got the joke. But I don't see where they are. So somebody on YouTube is good one. Thank you. But I don't know who it is. It's VHUBG. So we lift up our glass to you and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, KN, this is our thing. Dez. Okay. I see you, Dez. Toast. And we out. Family, I'm telling you, this cork is this cork. This shit has been, I don't know whether the cork allow it to breathe. I don't know what it is. We've been sipping on this ambrosia for almost a month, the same bottle. Cause y'all seen I ain't brought nothing new up here yet. And this shit's still good. I don't know what's going on with the cork, but the cork does something different to the ambrosia, man. So Kwame, get ready to get yours. But numerically, here we go. The other he arguing now. Here we go. Well, actually, he teaching, but hold on. But numerically, I will show how the definite is indefinite, and the indefinite appears definite. All right. So, Kwame got we are going to work on an e-course for Brother Kwame. So family, those that want to go deeper with the math and some of the philosophy, Brother Kwame will be having his e-course. So y'all get ready. It's just a matter of grabbing the time and making it happen. And we're going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of information floating out in our community. I want to make sure we get it. But family, I'm up. I'm out. Gotta get my girls. Well, I'm gonna iron their clothes, and we gotta get ready because it's rock and roll call today. Yes, Lord. So any elders that's out there, y'all know it's the place to be. Come check out my babies. Hot damn. All right, I'm out. Y'all take it easy.